Welcome, everybody, to 24 Hours of Lemons iRacing. We are here at Lime Rock Park today with a pretty cool combination of cars and vehicles. I am your haunted chef, Joey Atterbury, getting these amazing views from the bearded sim racer, Ryan Bauer.
Aloha.
Also have, say hi, Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
You caught me there. That was a good night at the Roxbury right there. And then we also have your local on the 8s with the Michelin Drivers Report. Cameron, Lady J. Aubernon, you're here with us as well.
Yes, I am. I am doing well. I have brought out a little silly classic I like to call the Weather Star. Well, no, that Weather Channel 1993 danged Ol Camaro, powered by the Weather Star 4000 V8s. And yeah, this is my costume. I am the Weather Channel, and if you're looking at my little virtual camera, you might see in the left corner an emulator of this thing.
Oh, look at that. Okay. Well, I like it. Bringing something new.
Yes.
What do you feel your chances are here tonight? Because remember, it is the random draw. So what do you feel your chances are tonight?
Slim and none.
That is the spirit here at
Yeah, that's the spirit. Woo, spirit fingers.
We also have a few more joining us here in the booth. We got the Stunt Granny, also known as Jason Grafton. How's it going, Jason?
I didn't do it. I'm okay. Just one sec.
Also known as VIP Walker Texas Trucker.
Oh, that is right. Okay, here it is. Yeah, VIP Walker Texas Trucker.
Yeah.
How's it going?
I'm having a moment here, but give me a second. I'll be okay.
Yeah, you're in your street stock trying to finagle it out here, I see. And it's not going so hot for you, is it?
Well, not just yet. Maybe I made a mistake wearing these long sleeves, but we'll see.
Well, providing us some awesome on-track action, we not only do we have the Stunt Granny, we have Chris Ray joining us here tonight. How's it going, Chris?
Fine, how are you?
Doing quite swell. I can't wait to see what Lemons has planned for us. It's a very spooky Halloween. Did you maybe bring a theme, a character for us tonight?
Oh, sorry, say that again. My phone did something weird.
Did you, since it's all spooky tonight for us here on Lemons, did you maybe bring like a character or a theme or a haunted thing that you can bring out?
I'm going to say yes, and then I'm going to think of what it is later.
Perfect.
Smart man.
That's how it's done here. Awesome. And I think that we have some other people that are going to be joining us as well. I guys saw that Zippy was hopping around here in and out of these rooms. So I think the man known as Zippy, Daniel Salmon, should be hopping in here as well. Right now, I should pay a little bit more attention. We are ending practice out here. If you haven't noticed, we're in the Street Stocks and Pro 2 light cars, both a free combination and a free track.
That's right.
Which is fantastic. Whose great idea was that? Nobody's gonna take credit.
Sorry, I spun again.
Ryan, hello.
Yo.
No, it's not Ryan. It's no longer Ryan's. It's Jason. It's Stunt Granny.
Jason's idea. No, this was Ryan's idea. He came up to me virtually a few months ago and said he had an idea in mind, and it was going to be for August, but we didn't quite have everything. So after September, I said, hey, you want October? He said, sure. And this is what he wanted. A 90-minute Enduro at Lime Rock with the Gladiator Battle, where the trucks can go off track, but not the street stocks, because that would just be bad, because Hoosiers are slick.
Well, that sounds more like there's nothing stopping the Camaros from...
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Just not
I
necessarily
like
gonna
the
be out there.
attitudes tonight. Yes. Yes.
I made sure to jack up my car's ride height just in case.
Oh,
and Daniel Salmon's
smart
right behind
granny.
me.
I
No
have my
longer a
moments.
stunt granny, a smart granny.
I have my moments.
Well, if you are watching us, we are coming at you 24 hours of Lemons, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Gonna thank
All right.
the bearded sim racer for all of that, and once again, Lady J, Cameron, thank you so much for you and Ryan and all of the effort that you all put in here for this Lemons show. It really makes it kick off nicely over here.
We do what we can.
Also, before we get going, have to give a shout out to some of the important people as well,
That's right.
because we can't do this without any of that support. Yokohama Tires, the official tire of the 24 Hours of Lemons Road Mangler Cup. Right. If you enter your Meat Space ride into a Lemons event with Yokohamas on the corners, you'll be entered into the Road Mangler Cup. You'll receive a Road Mangler stencil to paint upon the sidewall of your tires. Your team will have a chance to win a set of Yokohamas via a drawing at the end of the festivities. Just like our two-time back-to-back Road Mangler Cup winners, the Hesser brothers, all you have to do is get started at yokohamatire.com. Find the right tire for your crap can. Maybe not so regular ride too. Maybe make them extra grippy and soft and squishy and plush and just a beautiful ride. That's what Yokohama Tires can do for you. As we check in on Ron Harrington, it's a little bit of a different view from Ron. I'm not used to seeing the background from him. What does his shirt say? Is it saying he's a cheap ass?
Maybe? I don't know.
I see that part of it, unless there's more to the shirt that we can't quite tell.
No, I think it might be a cheap pass. I don't know. I love the artistic stuff that we always come up with here in the sim, especially what we just saw on the side of Ron's car. He is like the pun master. He is so good at searching out of this stuff, and yeah, got the driving dead car for the haunted Halloween theme. Tip of the cap, Ron. Also, want to give a shout out to Top Flight Computers. Do you need a new computer to handle all of the new iRacing content like Willow Springs and Kern County? Well, guess what? Top Flight Computers is your go-to for your next gaming machine. Through the Johnson process, you too will have a buff computing beast ready to process and retain every frame and packet into Turn 1. Visit their website, topflightpc.com. Still got 2 minutes left here in practice as we get some action down into Turn 1 at Lime Rock. Chris, I want to bring you in here. How have you been liking your very brief time in the booth? Are you overwhelmed with everything so far yet?
I've done a little bit of this before, like ages ago, but it's been quite a while. So I'm so far remaining not overwhelmed, but it may get too much for me later on.
Yeah,
Must have answer that phone.
Yeah, right? I mean, who's the very important person that's like, hey, you know what? I want to be on the Lemons broadcast as well. See? They weren't important enough.
Yeah,
Come on,
that's my
Aaron.
wife who didn't know I was doing this.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Ray.
And is wondering if I want pizza or hot dogs from Costco.
Flip a coin. How about both? Why not both?
Right?
Yeah,
they're
why not both?
they're each like $1.50, aren't they?
Yeah, they are pretty cheap, aren't they?
And okay. You sent me on a tangent already because we got 1 minute left here. We'll talk about Costco briefly. Is Costco not the
What
best
is there?
ever thing to have happened for adults ever.
I mean, yeah. I
love Costco.
I
You don't have Costco? Oh.
I don't think we have a Costco near me. I think I have to go to Rome.
Oh, really?
That. No, we have I think we have Sam's Club. But that's
We've got
not, that's not
Costco.
where I'm.
We've got Costco up here, but the American thing I miss out on is Walmart, because there's no Walmarts anywhere near me at all.
I mean,
Yeah,
isn't that basically what Tesco is?
Oh yeah, are they the same company?
I think so. Sounds, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to go to Walmart, you'll have to go into Lakewood, maybe, or Tacoma.
All right. Well, looks like we will continue there because trust me, the Costco Walmart conversation is not over yet. Don't worry. We still have food. we have fashion to talk about. The deals that you can get in there. Holy smokes! As we take a look at Lime Rock Park now, how we figure out tonight's race winner, Chris, the official guest here tonight. I see that Zippy did hop in here as well, but it's gonna be up to Chris. Let's pick a number 1 through 12.
Okay, the pressure is actually mounting a bit. Hold on a second.
Okay.
I'm going 7.
7. Okay, so whoever finishes tonight in 7th place is your official race winner. That's the weight that you just brought upon somebody there, Chris.
Yeah.
I know. I hope I chose right. It's tricky.
Well, speaking of Zippy in the booth, I see him in here. He is also our official pole sitter in those street stocks, Daniel Salmon. I'm going to read out the grid here real fast. We also have Andy Warchka in 2nd place. Ed White is going to be starting in 3rd. David Bryan in 4th. Jason Grafton, our official stunt granny, coming at you right here in 5th. Michael Poland in 6th. Then we got that Lady J starting 7th. Ron Harrington next to her in 8th. That is the last of the street stock cars. And then comes those Pro 2 light off-road trucks with Becker, Jay Becker there in 9th. Daniel Nans in 10th place, 2nd in class. Santiago Iglesias starting 11th, 3rd in class. And then rounding out our field is going to be Andrew Pullman in that final Pro 2 light here at Lime Rock. A beautiful afternoon, 74 degrees. I gotta say, Lady J, you set these sessions up beautifully. I wish I was there that I could go walk outside right now.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is more or less the temp for today at actual Lakeville. I set it up as best I can with the limits iRacing currently has on weather. I match it up with the Weather Channel, the hourly stuff. So yeah, this is what we got. We got winds 9 miles per hour from the northwest, which should have been west-northwest, but again, iRacing doesn't have weather quite down yet.
Well, looks like Zippy has the hammer down on the accelerator as he jumps off, and we are off to a race here at Lime Rock Park. Those street stocks showing off their horsepower immediately down the front straightaway. But I'm curious, let us see the line from the Pro 2 trucks as we exit turn number 2 here. Do they keep it on the pavement? Yes, they do.
For now.
Very interesting. There they go off the track. Okay, I was expecting maybe a little bit earlier.
Yeah, the slowdown's not worth it.
On the first lap.
Yeah.
That one makes sense, but this is what I was looking for. Those Pro 2 lights bounding over those apex curbs, and I don't know what's up with Zippy. Zippy, are you in here?
I am, sir. I was keeping quiet unless invited. So I've got Ryan's chat up on the phone so I can look over at that and just have a quick glance. How are you this evening, Joey?
I'm doing just swell. So what I'm trying to figure out right here is what is on the front of your car.
So this was actually the years ago, it was my first ever attempt at making an iRacing paint.
Yes.
And I really like How to Train Your Dragon. I think Toothless would make an amazing
Yes.
pet. So it's Toothless all over the car.
I love Toothless. He is one of my favorite characters. Any other Toothless fans out here?
Sadly, I've yet to see How to Train Your Dragon, so I can't.
And I'm not a
Oh
movie
my
person,
gosh.
but, you know, cute guy, I guess.
Yeah, good movie for sure.
It is a cute movie. I haven't seen all of the follow-ups to it, but the first one, it was definitely a really cute movie. And if you are an animal lover, like if you like doggies or a kitty cat or something, I think it'll
Yeah.
definitely touch your heart for sure.
I'm a kitty cat. Meow, meow, meow.
All chaos behind me.
Oh yeah, just saw.
There goes Andy.
Yep, that was Andy
The ghost of Paul Newman.
making a rather aggressive move down into turn number 1. And I wouldn't even call it aggressive. He's just got to remember, street stock cars, they don't turn and they don't stop. And so if you...
Yeah. The slick Hoosiers, man. Those slick Hoosiers. They don't stop sliding.
got in too deep into the side of Ed.
Hello.
Speaking of Ed right
Oh,
now,
no.
he himself
Oh,
is
no.
perpendicular. Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Let's see that one again.
Yeah, let's see that from my vantage point.
Here comes the Pro 2 trucks. That actually worked out okay for Ed. He didn't get spun around at all when those Pro 2s came through. Bet you this just happens at the top of the hill here. Yep. Big old tank slapper times 4.
Oh, I'm in 4th place, which is not 7th place, but there's still a little.
Oh, let's go right on
West.
board with Ed right now. Hang on. Hang on.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah.
Because he's literally trying to make his way through this Pro 2 light field right now. And he's like sandwiched between them, and now they're going off road. He was very confused on whether to follow them or not, but this is a very interesting battle for sure. I love it. I love it so much. Oh, now we got Pro 2 carnage up and over the hill as well.
Oh,
This is fantastic. And all of this, Lady J, you've really escalated yourself up the running order, haven't you?
Yeah, attrition kind of helped both times. So yeah, not 7th yet, but we still it's less than 90 minutes now. It's probably 85 now, so there's still time for me to drop down to 7th, I'm sure, and hold on to it till the end.
I can say, Jane, that honestly, my hardest challenge is going to be not to overdrive the car, because the tires do leave a lot to be desired.
Yes, like I said, these Hoosiers are slick and they do not stop being that.
Definitely practicing slow in, fast out. That's my plan for this race.
Oh hey, Paul Newman's ghost right next to me.
Low in, fast out. But Zippy, did you hear who's the winner tonight?
I guess everybody for taking part would be my logic.
Great answer.
Yes. You know what? You are not wrong at all. However, Chris, remember, it wasn't my decision. It wasn't anybody else's decision. It was Chris Ray's decision. That 7th place.
Is there a bus on track? Because I just swear he just got thrown under it.
Right? I was just busy Googling the witness protection program.
At the moment, though, 7th place appears to be Ron Harrington, and he's just sitting there pretty comfortably right behind me. I just noticed.
The Ron Harrington driving dead strat coming in strong early on. Now, mind you, we're only 6 minutes into this. It's like when you get to the party, right? And everybody is so excited to get there that everybody's really excited. And then you realize, well, like, holy smokes, still only like 6 p.m. out there right now. We got a ways to go still.
Got to be in bed by 9, Joe.
Trying to get this race over and done with. Well, hey, Zippy, guess what? It is a timed race. So no matter how fast you drive out there, the checkered flag is going to fall at the same time.
I gotta be honest, the thing that's gonna really test me is I was expecting there to be like a 2-minute gap between the warm-up and the race. I was wrong, so I'm testing my bladder endurance right now.
Oh no! Sorry, I did not build that into our team.
All right.
Real racers pee in the car.
That's right.
I ain't doing that. Like, don't get me wrong, I've got another rig to assemble, but that doesn't mean I'm that committed. And the camera's on, so I can't, like, just, improvise. A full director would be mentally scarred for life.
Well, since we've settled into a nice groove of racing out here, Chris, what brings you into Lemons? Where are you from? Tell us a little bit about how you got involved or wrangled into tonight.
Into tonight. So I've been involved in real life Lemons since about like 2010. Oh, sorry, to start at the beginning. I'm from Scotland, but I've lived in Seattle for like 17 years, so I'm kind of a bit American now. I've got kids with American accents.
Yeah.
But I started doing Lemons in 2020, and I've been doing it kind of in real life, on and off, all the way through to now. In fact, we just built another car. We built a Mitsuoka Vute that ran at Thunder Hill in May this year. We got Index of Effluency, so I'm kind of back in with my own car now. I've been driving other people's for a while. And the virtual Lemons, I, along with Lady J, kind of run the weekly race series that's every, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday.
Yes. Technically Wednesday for me, but yes.
Oh yeah, right. Which are not broadcast, but I didn't know this stuff was all happening, and it just so happened. Yeah, I was free this evening, aside from having to take phone calls from Costco.
And which was the decision? The pizza or the hot dogs?
Actually, what I sent her was, get lost, I'm in the middle of this iRacing thing. So I don't know what's happening with pizza and hot dogs. In fact, quite possibly I'm getting none of them.
Yeah, you're getting nothing. You're gonna like it.
Point. Uh-oh.
Well, I didn't know you were out here in Seattle. I'm just down in the Renton Highlands, so you and I are neighbors, actually.
So you're getting nice weather today, too?
Beautiful, cold as heck. The doggies are loving it. I've got 2 golden retrievers over here, so they love the cold weather, and they're like, come on, let's go for a walk. It's beautiful outside. I'm like, no, it's 30. I'm okay.
Yeah. It is quite chilly, but it looks nice.
It looks beautiful out there, definitely. So it's a pleasure to have you in here. Always nice having a fellow Northwesterner. It's like you traded one bad environment over there for another gray, rainy one here in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, the climate is not completely dissimilar. It is slightly nicer here in summer. Like, it's very similar in winter to Scotland, but I always say to people, like, if you go hiking in summer in, Northwest, you don't bother taking a jacket. But if you go hiking in Scotland in the summer, you take a jacket.
Is it further north?
I don't think it is, actually. I think it's further south, but it's certainly,
very similar.
Winter.
Yeah, very similar. You're right in terms of the weather and the climate and whatnot. You fit in very well, don't you? The same SPF levels work everywhere for you.
Yeah, right. Actually, I've got a bit of a problem on the SPF front because my wife is Greek, and so neither her nor either of my children, who are half Greek, ever need to wear any sunscreen at all. And me, who is Scottish, needs to wear all of the sunscreen, but I keep forgetting because nobody else is having to do it.
On a gray day, you still get pink, don't you?
Right.
I feel it. No, I'm the same way. I get sunburnt all the time. And then like you travel somewhere like the Southeast or Florida, and like on a spring day where it's not so bad, it just feels mild, and at the end of the afternoon, holy smokes, you are bright red like Clifford. It just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Got problems. Hey, Brian, was that yeah, who is this out here?
Guilty.
Yeah, I saw Pepsi Pepto guy. Whoosh.
Oh,
I just felt that little twitch of I'm about to lose it, so I figured, screw it. This is a pass in the grass.
Yes, all the grass.
This race is getting too civilized, people. Come on.
I saw Bobby Boucher just get annihilated. This was a big hit between the 98 and the Pro 2 Lite. It was amazing. That was a great
Ooh, beautiful.
time there.
I love it.
I might have to introduce some of these guys to Wreckfest.
The only look at how hard that was. Such a good line. You know, Bobby Boucher would be proud right now.
I need to.
I think
gotta
the only.
put the button back. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I think the only reason why he's got to come in and get a new motor is he also gets a sip of that crystal clear water from the water boy on pit road there. Oh, what is on the front of this car? Is this a Buick? Is this the
Which car
76?
is it? Oh, 76.
Is this a Jag? I don't even know what this is. Any guessers on this front end?
My guess is a Rolls Royce.
Yeah, I can't see because 76 is not near me.
Yeah. It could be like a vintage Rolls. Does this give away anything on the back end?
Chrysler, is it El Dorado that has the
yeah,
rich
Cordova.
Corinthian?
Cordova.
Yeah. The rich Corinthian leather.
Oh, that's Ron's car. Yeah.
David
Wait,
Bryan.
Oh, David Bryan. Oh, okay. Because I think Ron's also doing it too.
The rich Corinthian leather.
Damn right.
You can almost hear him listening to the classical music in there.
I'm just picturing all the burgundy.
Now, Zippy can bring you back in here for a little bit more focus. Since you're out front by 6 seconds, we can do the best we can to distract you, right?
Attaboy.
Yeah, fall back to
Do
I do
you
find it
know
is-
where rich Corinthian leather comes from?
Honestly, I don't. I'm not that worldly, but I have a feeling that you are going to educate me at this point while I have a good sniff of this trophy truck.
Well, you should have to worry about your worldly knowledge on rich Corinthian leather. It was just a marketing campaign by, what was it, Buick? Was it Buick?
Oh.
Really?
Nice.
I thought Chrysler was. Yeah.
Chrysler, it was Chrysler? Okay, well, it's Chrysler. Yeah. But yeah, that's all it was just a marketing campaign of, I want to say, like, stitched leather, or like they're stitched faux leather, if you will.
Yeah, it's vinyl. Yeah.
Was it quite popular, Joey? Did it really take off?
They, who was the guy? Who was the spokesman who did the commercials for it?
Ricardo Montalban.
I'm looking it up right now. Yes, Ricardo Montalban.
Yeah.
Sounds fancy.
Well, yes, he was a great actor. You might remember him as Khan from Star Trek, the original TV show, and The Wrath of Khan, which I think was Star Trek 2. You see, Captain Kirk, when you stranded my people on another planet for as long as you did, we had all these Corinthians we had to slaughter for their leather. And build these cars that were gonna shove in your ear holes like these wigworm things we found. Now scream my name, Captain. Good boy.
The Oscar goes to...
I'm not sure they marketed this as being made from people.
Well, I wasn't thinking people, but yeah, we could take it there. Oh, hey, there's a truck. I finally see a truck. My first truck.
Why? There's a place, right? I thought it was in Greece, so it might be. I ought to know if it's in Greece.
Yeah, Corinthians, Bible verse 12, Psalm 69, the way to succeed, the way to suck eggs. It's a great ministry album.
I only know Corinth as I only know it as a suburb of Denton, Texas.
Ah.
Yeah, well, you're always stealing names.
Yeah. You got me there.
Man love rules, okay?
Although merely a marketing concept, Rich Corinthian leather suggested a premium product, something rich in quality, rare, and luxurious. In reality, it was the same leather used in most Chryslers, produced by Riddell Leather Manufacturing Company in Newark, New Jersey.
So it was legit leather. Okay, I figure it's vinyl like most other luxury.
Well, let's see here. Let's click on that leather.
I mean, it is
Newark leather doesn't have quite the same ring to it.
Yeah, right?
Newark is not Rome.
It sounds like some sort of euphemism for a street drug.
Newark.
I'm from like Newark in Lincolnshire. Like that was like local to me. I can tell you, there ain't nothing classy about that.
Oh my goodness, too funny.
Just clear the check.
Also, want to give a shout out to Faith Insurance Agency. Life is gonna yeet ya. Mm-hmm. Be prepared, right?
Yes.
Here in the St. Louis metropolitan area, Faith Insurance Agency is ready to protect your home, your car, and your life through their fine line of policies. Request your quote today by visiting faithinsure.com.
That's right.
It's not exactly protect, though, really.
I'm not sure how much they can protect you here in the virtual world.
Nah. you
That's why they got mute buttons, Joey.
These Pro 2 light trucks running amok. You never know what they're gonna do.
Amok. I see a lot of blue names. Am I lapping people?
I will say, having got stuck behind one for like a couple of laps, they do slow you down.
Yeah. Until they go off-road like they do.
Yeah, Lady J, you are lapping people.
Yeah.
There's a faster car coming up behind you, allegedly. There's a faster truck.
This looks like a classic Nissan livery right here, doesn't it?
That's right. That is Paul Newman's Ghost. Because Paul Newman, this is his home. This was his home away from home, Lime Rock Park. And he was a race car driver. He raced in IMSA GTO and I guess also Trans Am back in the day. And he rolled a Nissan of some sort. In this case, I guess, near the end of his career, a Nissan 300 ZX Turbo.
But now, I understand you're giving us the real rundown, but this is Hello Newman Racing, not Paul Newman.
That's Andy Warchka. He decided to have a little fun with the description we gave for this event earlier this month in announcements.
Good old livery. I even like how he's got the tail light. I think that's my favorite part of the livery. I mentioned earlier, I love sim racers and the creativity that they take, but I think that this one actually works out really, really nicely with that whole rear tail light. Nice.
Yeah, Andy's
touch.
pretty good at this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Home away from home being a Lime Rock Park. I understand if you're a Northeasterner, but I've raced at all these tracks a whole bunch of times. I like driving Lime Rock Park. I don't know about everything in the area is so old up there in the Northeast. It feels like it's 300 years old still.
Well, that's where you have Cthulhu and the old ones, the Lovecraftian novel. Oh, hello, Chucky.
Yeah, that one was right in front of you.
Yeah. But yeah, that's this New England's Creepyville.
I would love to race this track. I've never been there.
I've never been here either.
It's a fantastic track to drive. Don't get my stubbornness wrong. I'm just yeah. I love it though. It's a fantastic track to drive. Racing, it's a different story. It's known as the Bull Ring for a reason, right?
Oh, I didn't know that was one of its names.
Yeah, that's really what it's known as in quote unquote professional racing, if you will. Just not a whole lot of opportunity to pass. It's very small.
I got mounted by
Bobby Boucher.
Yeah, I'm gonna go off her with you, boy.
I gotta ask, other pro trucks, are they instructed to kill the stock cars? Because I've not experienced it yet, but I'm also kind of
Gladiator?
nervous of the fact.
Well, the rules are there are no rules. Whoever crosses the line first wins.
Is
Well,
because like seventh does.
The grannies already forgot.
Yeah.
it's that time of the night. Oh, whoopsie daisy.
Smart Granny has turned back to Stunt Granny.
Stunt Granny drinking the Pepsi Pepto. The car in front is pitting.
The bit that confuses me is this is like a light-hearted fun race, and I've got 0 incident points. I did a Camel GT race earlier, and I spent like the last third of the race making sure I didn't get an off track, because otherwise I would have got a penalty. It's amazing how different this is.
Yeah, official races, serious business, or trolling, depending on time of day, and then there's us.
Hear that, everybody? Your current race leader, Daniel Salmon, or better off known as Zippy, is complaining how easy it is out front.
Oh, come on. You know I'm gonna fluff it.
I think that it may
And
be
not in
if
a
one of
good
these
way.
Pro 2 light trucks come up on our leader. Maybe they should pay him a visit. Make sure Zippy knows what time of month that it's Halloween time, and you better
That's
pay
right.
up your candy.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's on the block.
You've got here.
Give some candy corn out to the kids.
That's Joey Atterbury putting the bounty on the street stock class leader.
I mean, look at you. You're 8 seconds out front. Right? You're 8.5 seconds out front. You were just like, oh man, I don't have any incident points. I don't have to deal with any lap traffic. Like, it's all so easy. We're not even 30 minutes into it. Please just wreck me already. And I was like, okay, all right. If you want me to do it, I'll say, yeah, everybody go wreck Zippy.
Go, Rick Zippy, put
just
him
to
in
warn you,
seventh place.
Speaking about Wreckfest, I'm a server admin on one of the most messed up servers. Like, anything goes, you can drive backwards, everything. I'm an admin there, and for good reason. So if it gets dirty, I'll win.
You'll be
Well, I
in
think you
seventh
got to
and
deal with
that's
Santiago first here. I think the number 11,
Oh, that's fine.
he's got his elbows out here for you.
Have you ever seen a pit maneuver there, Joey?
I mean,
Are we gonna?
man, even the leader's
Yes.
trying to fight back. Oh, then he just uses the motor down the front straightaway. How unfair.
Yeah, I'll go admit, that's definitely a
Unfair.
Pokemon runaway.
And that
You know,
is your
I
excellent driver's
was
report.
always told when I was a cool person as a racing
Yes.
driver that
Yes.
if you're going to hit somebody and move them out of the way, you better be able to run away, because
That's
if
right.
you don't, they're gonna pay you back, guaranteed.
That's right.
Yeah, you got to make it worth it.
Which you cannot do in Martinsville, which I'll be going to tomorrow.
Ooh, well, you know, I was watching the Xfinity race from there.
Where's I? I saw the big pile up with 6 laps to go.
Yeah, which one?
Oh, the one that red flagged the race for a while.
Yeah, I was gonna say that race was just kind of yellow after yellow after yellow. It reminded me, I'm not gonna say the name because I don't want to throw him under the bus, but of a recent broadcast that I did at North Wilkesboro in some 1987 cars that, man, we had, what was it? It was like 29 yellows in a 300 lap race or something
my.
like that. Yeah.
It sounds like the marshals would have actually got repetitive strain injury there, Joey.
It was real bad. It was real bad. Oh, the number 7.
I'm
The
okay.
granny. I'm okay, everybody.
We need to bring you into Monday Night Racing sometime to call with Kay Bueno and everybody. Watch some NASCAR media people and drivers and related sports people.
Yeah,
I'm okay after that dipping, but I could use a flag for you if you don't mind.
You know, stunt Granny, I would say that the only thing that you did wrong when you said "I'm okay," you didn't raise your hand. You didn't like say, "Hey, I'm okay. I'm okay. Everything's fine."
Okay. I got my Newman's own lime rock salsa. I almost said salsa. Salsa, lime rock salsa. Go with my lime chips. Yeah.
Stunt Granny, Jason, did you realize how hard you got hit after you hit the wall?
Ooh.
No.
That's like one of those, remember Gone in 60 Seconds? Are you okay? Because you just went through a wall.
That is a fantastic movie.
It was the number 10 truck. Jay Becker came piling in, literally just pile drove your car there in turn 1 after you had smashed it. It was pretty impressive, dude.
I did glance just in time to see Dodgy right in my face from the grill on his truck there.
Dodgy.
Flash of that, then kaboom, and then I'm back on my wheels, so I'm out of here.
It's funny actually. This race is making me think of one of the themes from Top Gun. Not that I'm biased, but like Top Gun Racing is my iRacing team, and like every endurance race will just start singing a bit of Kenny Loggins, and like the more I hear this race go on, it's like highway to the danger zone.
Oh, hey, speaking of, you're about to come meet the real danger zone, Jim Cantori.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
You can't see from there, but I'm waving.
I'm waving right back. Alas, Jim Cantori cannot bring disaster like he usually does because iRacing doesn't have rain yet, so...
Lady Jane, I'm not sure that was a wave, but...
This right here is an intense battle between Lady J, who's currently 3rd place on the racetrack. Yes, 3rd place overall.
Woo. Okay.
Sorry,
Wagging the tail,
Yes.
giving a little bit of style, right? A little bit of flair out there.
Right.
Meanwhile, you got Zippy. He's out here still bragging about how easy he's had it.
Missile lock acquired.
Don't not touch.
Oh, there's a truck. That's Jay Becker. Man love rules, okay?
If you dare mess with our dear Lady J's race, Zippy,
You're just making it
you'll
more
have
tempting,
another
Joey.
thing coming. Okay?
Oh, getting closer. But trying to ram me. I saw you trying to ram me.
No, just putting a nose in.
was trying to
Put your nose in.
I got a big nose, right?
Oh,
That's a
my-
tank slapper.
Yes, slap my tank in the jelly bolly.
You said that out loud.
Yes, I did. That was on purpose. But you know, that's because I am fooled up on the newest feel-good hit of the upcoming holiday season, and that, of course, is from
Let him have you
Nissan
outside. He's trying to set you up. He's trying to set you up. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes.
All right. Oh, you got man loved.
He recovered.
Now is a
quite
good time to
nicely.
ask. Is damage on? Because I have
Yeah.
a feeling it is. Oh, lovely.
Yes, but you
Okay,
should
good.
have
Yes,
plenty of
think
fast repairs.
Yes, and free trips with the AMR shuttle to the Walmart Infield Care Center, where you can get good deals on everything from Tide Pods that you can chew on, and spend more time at Infield Care Center for poison control, and of course, as I was about to mention, the new feel-good hit of the upcoming holiday season from Mouchlan Brewery, the Gobblerito Mojito. This actually,
Is
you
that
know
a
what? It is, can be. It is Thanksgiving dinner in a can or a bottle, or in a glass if you're fancy like Applebee's on a date night. It comes in 9 packs because it's a very different thing. It's not your usual beer, or it's Michelin's take on a Cuban cocktail classic, and it's available at D's Nuts Market.
Here's a gobblerito, Joey.
Yeah, speaking of Goblerito.
A gobblerito.
Okay, so
It's
yes,
like
the
a
Goblerito is a
gobblerito.
real thing. There's a restaurant in Pennsylvania, I think it's called Mad Max Burrito or something, and every Thanksgiving holiday, so right about now, they bust that out. It is literally Thanksgiving dinner wrapped in a burrito covered in turkey gravy.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
Yes.
Well, I can't say that I'm going to be first in line for it. Have any of you all had one?
No, because I
Not
don't.
yet.
I'm not driving to
Not yet.
Pennsylvania for that. Not yet. Well, yeah, that's right. He's a trucker. He could end up going up there one day.
I think it violates some conditions of my health insurance.
Probably violates a few of mine too. Violates my Medicaid.
I can report that the card is sufficiently filled, not as balanced, since it was slapped around by Lady Jane.
That's right. You got slapped around by not only just me, but by Miss Lily Bell herself. See, normally I would be Lily Bell Aaron, but this is the Weather Channel, so all the sponsors on my car are actual advertisers from 1993 because it has to fit the theme. But I do have Miss Lily on either side of my front fenders between the Vinifera Motor Club crest and the Days Inn. Miss Lily rides with me, and she'll ride with me until the day she retires from VTubing, which, let us hope, is not anytime soon. The Lulu is the Salulu.
Ryan, I want to focus. Well, he's at the end of the straightaway now. Maybe next lap. Our granny, right? Now, I know that our elderly senior citizens, they drive some older vehicles. They might not be in the perfect shape, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But I would love to focus on the front end of this car as it comes at us down the front straightaway next time for this, because it just doesn't look right out there. It is just broken all to bits, and
Someone's broken out the right down there.
I think the granny's having some troubles out there.
Yeah, I think you got some stage fright.
The only thing
Look at this thing.
Andy Warchko still got some stage fright.
The only thing that has been a consistent problem for me is these black flags. There we go. Didn't
Yes.
finish the sentence that time.
And Andy retired.
Oh. He was in 7th, too.
Oh no, you retired too early, Andy. No.
Oh, right? Yeah, true. And he's got a bit of history of stopping when he's not enjoying himself anymore.
Maybe he decided to start celebrating early.
Well, I didn't realize he was winning.
I only just now noticed the capstone on that. Anyway, where was I?
Oh, just driving the broken Pepto car.
Yeah, like a granny.
I've had worse.
I like that it's like a lightning Pepto.
It'll cure your colon right quick. Pew pew.
This is all thanks to this whole entire livery. Pretty much every livery I've ever made for myself is thanks to Trading Paints and their in-house car livery editor.
That's right. Which
isn't that
updated a
great?
few months ago. Yeah, hell yeah.
It is so good.
It is what
All I've done is just pick out PNGs and just place them where I want, like these Dodge Avenger stickers.
Yeah.
Not that you can still see those.
Mainly, it's like there's been tinfoil on the front of your car that's been smushed up and unwrapped a few times.
That's the
Yeah,
Pepsi.
The paint time is kind of wasted at this point.
Stunt Granny had to take a few Pepto Pepsis. That's the 10 point. But yeah, I used the the new TP paint builder to update some paints and clean this one because I learned a method a long time ago when I started painting cars on my own, and it always resulted in jagged lines between the pattern, like the colors and stuff, and I hated that. And now that we have the new guy at Trick Paints, I can go back and fix those, and I guess do the best I can, make them how I want. There's still some things I can't do, and I need to learn how to do them, like actually properly separate the stuff without getting jagged lines. But once I figure that out, I'll be just fine. And spec maps, apparently the blue channel clear coat's just not helping me out when I want chrome paints, unless it's already been pre-separated, but that's okay. Point is though, let's see, Nemesis Labs.
Yes.
Tell us about
absolutely.
Nemesis Labs.
Well, if you are ready to take your sim racing to the next level, Nemesis Labs has you covered with SimRig, and it is Nemesis Lab, I apologize.
Sorry.
Has you covered with SimRig's solutions to your next esports happening and more. Not to mention their fine line of Mooshlong Brewery shirts and leggings. Ooh la la!
Yes.
Right?
Mental Ward modeled some of those leggings.
When you're ready for the upgrade, Nemesis Lab is your hookup. Holla if you hear them. Head on over to nemesislab.com.
That's right.
Speaking of paints, Joey, I'm sure you remember the last paint you seen me rock in a race.
Sure. Which one was that?
It was your Roosh Motorsports.
Roosh.
Silverstone.
Roush.
I'm sorry. It's an accent thing. Let's go with that.
I just said
I'm
Rash.
gonna roosh you up, baby. Oh yeah, gonna roosh you up. Oh,
I loved having Roush Esports back doing their stuff. I loved having you, Mr. Zippy, over there racing. I actually should poach some of these drivers.
I wasn't pleased with my performance that day, I know that, but I'm looking forward to Imola. Imola, I can get around there. Silverstone? Not so much. I almost feel embarrassed patriotically that I can't drive Silverstone.
Silverstone's a crap track.
You heard it
Brands
here,
Hatch.
folks.
Brands Hatch is a really good track.
Especially the Indy part.
Two totally different atmospheres, two totally different racetracks right there.
Yeah, too.
Ryan, did you see that? Who was that? I think that was the 10 truck. Jay Becker? Nothing like in terms of contact by any means. I just want to see how broken that truck is coming down the straightaway again, like next time around, because this thing is, look at the steering angle on that thing just as he's trying to go down the straightaway.
Well, you can't keep it straight because man love rules, okay? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Oh my goodness. Fantastic.
That's some dedication to not pitting, really.
That is.
These trucks are built for a tip. Like a rock. Oh, hello, Chuck.
Hey, Zippy, how much more fuel you got?
I've got about half a tank. It's telling me... Hang on, let me look at the right window. I've not been in turn one. It's telling me I got 9.7 gallons, which in theory is 32 laps.
32 laps. Well, let me tell you something that's not going to make it to the end.
How do you know how much fuel I have? I don't have a fuel gauge thing. I just have RPM and oil
Your
and
black
water.
box. Black box.
Oh, which I have one that says oil, water, RPM. I have one that says relative.
Yeah, you should be able to
Yeah, there's a
scroll
fuel
through
one.
your black boxes.
Oh, you want, I'm not gonna touch that. I'm trying to
Mine is,
with my gamepad.
I've jumped over to mine. Mine is an almost nice 68.8 laps remaining.
You
But
know,
it changes every time I jump off the track like this.
Whee!
I apologize that I was probably talking too much that we couldn't get to you a little bit earlier. We couldn't have the nice number. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh,
Let's try again later when I get gas.
There you go.
I'm regretting. Oh, sorry, Joey. Carry on.
No, this show is all about you folk. Go ahead.
It's all about you.
Oh, I can't remember what song that was now, but it's going to be stuck in my head for a couple of laps. But I'm regretting
It was a Lady J single.
It's the Lady J single. Unless I did something that I don't remember or know that you might.
Well, we had Lady A, now we got Lady J. Does
That's
this mean
right.
that Does this mean you're gonna do a duet with what's his name? Was it Bradley Walker? Was that his name? Who's the one? Bradley Cooper.
Oh, Bradley Cooper. Oh, Lady Gaga. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. In the shadow, my nuts in your mouth.
Oh, I'm a sucker for
Another Lady
Oh,
J
faster car
single.
right here. Hi, Jason. I'm about to run your booty over with some Weather Channel local on the gates.
Oh,
Get
good
that
luck.
get that smooth jazz on. I'm gonna smooth jazz up in your ass. Yeah. Get that
Well,
Pepto Bismol already.
Yeah, let's jump to this battle, Ryan, because Lady J is hyped.
Oh, damn! Literally hyped up.
That was a big old curb strike, but don't worry, you
Ouch.
got off the tires. That's okay.
Yeah.
You're doing all right.
Yes, I
Oh,
can.
your car.
My car's okay.
No big
I think that could be the trick, actually. If you do a paint that's like for a rental car company, you know it's going to be quick because they're just not going to care.
That's right.
Nothing drives like a rental car.
Clutch.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Well,
Never buy a used rental car when they come up for sale. The things that race teams do to them on race weekends, you just do not want one. Trust me.
oh, hey, well, in that case, if you're a Lemons team, go buy a used rental car, because it is now going to be a race car.
And if you are fans of racing, Everyone Racers podcast, right?
That's right.
Only the best podcast about grassroots racing. Every week, the Everyone Racers crew, that's Mental, Chris, Chrissy, and Jeff, they recap all the latest racing news, talk about their projects, interview wonderful guests, and so much more. Look them up on YouTube at youtube.com/everyoneracers. And your favorite podcast service of choice, you can go and find them. Everyone Racers Podcast. Go take a listen and a follow to them.
That's right. They used to be broadcast booth regulars back in the day.
Well, sadly, you can look at this point a few different ways. Are you a half empty, a half full? Is the sand running out of the hourglass? Because we are officially halfway through here on this 90-minute enduro.
That's right.
45 minutes through.
We're halfway there.
Living on a fancy hand, I'll make it, I swear.
Living on a prayer. Living on a prayer.
Wow, wow, wow. Don't even sit back in the bed. Yeah!
I knew I'd get lady with that one.
Yes. I am old enough when those songs were new to me and everybody else. That's the car coming up quick. Is it a truck? No, it's an actual car. Oh, it's a truck! Oh! Oh, God. Yes, I got wheel damage. I am on my side.
No, and you're going to be playing Turtle.
Rubber
Can
damage.
anybody go help Lady J?
I will wait.
That calls for a pour one out moment.
Pour some of that Mouchon Goblerito Mojito.
I mean, Zippy's
my
got 2-lap lead.
I don't have
That's
that.
true.
I do have
All right, no one's gonna help me. I'm gonna turn
all
the
this
surface.
vodka right here.
90 seconds to tow.
Okay.
Doing
I just
her
knew when I
best.
started Sorry, Joey. I've really got to change my audio settings. I've got them set up and crew cheap. It's just screaming in my ear. And then I've got Lady J. I can barely hear her.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's,
You know-
that's my fault, not yours. So
Oh,
I'm
okay.
kind of trying to work out bits between.
That definitely sounds like a you problem.
Oh, 100%.
Maybe your first one is drink too.
And it's also a you problem that you have a 17-second lead to second place. And as was pointed out to seventh place, you have 3 laps. What is your strategy out here? Because it's clearly not winning.
World domination!
Total domination. Total domination. Everybody sweat on my nuts.
Darn it, I poured this vodka, but I haven't drank any of it yet. I should not be spinning that quickly out of the pits.
Spin like a spinning top. She got a nice vagina. Yeah.
I wondered if I heard that right, but I'm pretty sure I did. Wasn't expecting that.
Surprise! No one expects the vagina inquisition.
I'm a single guy. I never expect that to happen.
We had an Oscar-worthy performance earlier. Well, this time we're giving away a
Ooh, fuck up.
Grammy.
Fuck up.
Yes! Yes!
Oh dear.
I don't know if you guys all see what I see, but Zippy making all sorts of mistakes. Exit stage right.
right.
Unfortunately,
I feel like that's what you get for not
Still
saving Lady J.
I know how I did that. Like you just
What are my crew
went.
people going on about it over there? I've never seen my crew that animated before. Usually they just jump over the wall and change my stuff.
Joey, how bad is? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry,
Oh, go ahead.
I
Go ahead.
can't hear you. I tried to adjust my Discord going down the straight, but my
Yeah?
wireless keyboard and mouse thing, like the combined tablet thing, doesn't have a scroll, so I can't scroll Discord down and turn you up.
It's okay.
I like this frustration out of Zippy. Let's continue to add to it. I would like to see you continue to try to turn her volume up.
So I alt tabbing down the straight, and then I've got to reach over to my main desk.
I wanna hear her. Give me some more. Oh yeah, turn up. Lady J. I wanna hear her. Give me some more. Yeah.
I'm going for it. I'm going to alt tab.
Dun 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 dun. Everybody get
And here comes the
naked.
truck. Look out, Zippy.
Here comes the truck, Zippy. It's gonna zip you like it zipped me into a body
Oh, I got a
bag.
feeling I'm about to die. Yep.
And there's
Coming at you.
Bobby Boucher gonna bury you.
Oh. At least
All
take me out first.
Ooh, 2 minutes in
Man.
the pits after that flip.
I would not want to mess with the water boy, but apparently Toothless and Bobby Boucher are in a feud.
Dun 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 dun. I got
You seen
Toothless.
Transformers? No sacrifice, no victory.
Yeah. Transformers, more than meets Michael Bay.
Alright, I'm gonna try and scroll down again. I've got to go get my mouse over to
Scroll
Discord.
down. Scroll down, baby. Come on. We're gonna shake the web.
Every time I try and do anything while I'm in iRacing, it all goes horribly wrong. But I feel like I'm also like that in real cars. Like if I try and eat a sandwich or something, yeah.
Oh no, a 4-car pileup as I adjust the radio volume.
Oh yeah, it's Martinsville all over again. Let's see.
I just can't seem to use this blinker without merging into everybody.
Beep beep beep.
I just take it to a comedic level over there.
That's right.
I've been trying to keep it clean, but I'm starting to get the vibe that this isn't that kind of broadcast.
Right.
That it's
long enough.
demonetized. Yeah, for your protection and your pleasure. Yeah.
Incoming.
Incoming Pepsi.
Chris, I'm still curious about this Costco trip. Do you guys go to Costco on a regular basis, like it's your grocery store, or is it more like a once a month type of deal? How do you guys treat Costco?
No, it's more like a once every kind of 2 months thing. I've got an update on the Costco situation. Is that they are back, but I'm not entirely sure what food they brought.
Oh, still a mystery situation.
I might go and check shortly. But yeah, it's a kind of, it's like once every couple of months, and then it turns out to be far more money than you thought it was going to be.
Inflation.
And then you've got too many peanuts.
Too many peanuts and Alpo dog food to make chili.
And a television.
And
right?
And a whole new car.
What always sucks me in is the pit, the mosh pit in the center, where they've got like all the cheap clothing, And first of all, I think everything is way too expensive these days. It's so outrageously expensive. Everything in general.
Yeah.
So when I see a T-shirt for like $15.99, I'm like, okay, all right, now you're talking to my wallet a little bit. Oh my gosh, like a branded MLB Seattle Mariners shirt that I can get for under $20. Okay, I'm in, Yeah, so I'm all for that mosh pit there in the center of Costco.
Which one of these shirts did you just buy? Oh, caught in the mosh. Shopping for hot dogs is easier to tap in one hand. What is it caught in the mosh? What is it caught in the mosh?
All right.
Text for y'all. Meow.
I don't know what you're on, but I want some.
It's just me letting my proverbial mullet down, I wrote a story about the Holly Mo party for Haggerty, and my editor actually threw that in there when he did his edits, because I don't remember any mullets in that instance, but yes.
It is high pressure on our stunt granny right now. Extreme pressure, and he's all wiggly. He's let the place run away from him. He's now he's gonna wreck it. Now he's gonna get hit by the 11. No, it's all turning upside down.
Oh, the
Stunt
pressure.
granny. He had the 7th place lead, and he just let it all slip through his fingers. Mr. Grandma, how does that feel?
Mr.
I feel like I need to drink some more of this vodka,
Yes.
but I gotta wait on the front street for that.
That's right.
Do you?
I mean, kind of. I'm running an 8-tire shifter right now, and I like using my gears.
Gear jamming. Yeah.
You've got to prioritize.
All right, front straight, bottoms up.
Bottoms up. Bottoms down.
Nice. Oh, you're dripping a little left. Oh, keep it on track. There we go. All right, now you're safe and sound. And watch the downshift. Formula drift into one, dude. Have you been practicing that?
Not here, but I have fun with stick shift cars. There's something about grabbing this thing and wiggling it around that I can't get enough of it.
He's got a song.
Talk to me more about your technique. Are you a firm grip on the wiggle, or are you just like a 2-finger grip, or what are you?
I generally keep my palm right here on the side, so at any given time I can just like so.
So
And
you can
then
also.
back in business.
What you're saying is you can also slap it when you need to.
Of course, yes.
Slap it, baby.
Oh, and sometimes I even switch hands, but right now that's
So
it feels weird for a little bit.
you're saying you're an ambi flicker.
Absolutely, yes. You're picking up what I'm putting down.
Hey, baby, flick my shifter, baby. Slap me around like a dog food chicken. Oh, yeah. Give it to me all night long.
Stunt Granny, you had the perfect opportunity right there, Jason, to just blast the leader.
Blast the leader
that?
in the butt. Uh-oh.
You're having some connection. You got the lag switch going on is what's happening.
It's the It's the Spectrum Gigablast by Cox Contel.
That is a problem I've been having.
Yeah.
I rear-ended that guy in question there. I forget the nickname you had for him. The instant I did, though, I blinked. Everybody else disappeared.
Oh, Zippy, yeah.
Zippy, that's it.
Yes.
Coming through.
I have a question.
Yeah?
What's a dog food chicken?
So, look, stream of consciousness doesn't always work for me. But it's there on the right with the eBay Motors, parts bin that, they drop over at every Meat Space event. And speaking of eBay Motors, they're one of our sponsors too. Isn't that right, Joey?
Yes, it is right, Lady K.
Yes.
was that like a on the shoulder? Like, hey.
Yes. That was my very shitty segue.
eBay Motors is not only proud to keep our Meat Space competitors on the track, or, well, maybe at least offer some parts and help, they're also proud to help you find the missing part for your project or land you your next project car. Discover the possibilities today at ebaymotors.com.
I got my transmission cooler from there for $22.
Yay! I read for their blog a year ago. They want the editor wants shiny, happy people holding wrenches. That's how he kind of wants his stories, and I just can't give him that. And I got booted anyway, so that's okay.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but I want a replay of what just happened to our beloved grandmother.
Oh, poor Granny.
Because I'm not sure if he's known this, but we have been racing here for about an hour. The track hasn't changed at all, but here the track actually turns right here in this upcoming series of corners, but I think the grandma, her GPS said it turned left, and she went hard into a wall.
Well, in fairness, we did also tell her to drink in places that were not the straight.
That's right.
And my cup is empty at the moment, although I am about to pit. Oh, there's the entrance.
Oh, hi, how you doing? Good thing I did not get clipped and get join chicken.
Honestly, that was an impressive pit entry right there. I'll tip the cap, sir.
Thank you.
And that was your Michelin driver's report. I almost got murdered.
Maybe I should put Nissan Altima stickers on the front of this car.
Yes, there you go. Yeah, the Chrysler thing. No, Stellantis. You gotta make it an Altima.
I only went with these Avenger badges because I found this website selling stock car decals.
Oh, yeah.
For some damn reason, this website had the Dodge Avenger as an option.
Oh, okay.
So I just had to put it on this car.
There you go. Well, speaking of this car, I hope iRacing gets a hold of the Gen 3 Aussie supercars, because we had beating a dead horse last time. Win. I hope it's a win. When we get the Gen 3 Camaro from Aussie Supercar, I want to have a dang old Camaro party with all the Camaros iRacing has, and, well, since beating a dead horse is kind of ovally, or at least all left turns all the time, dang old Camaro's gonna do road courses. And I figure the very first one should be Barber. Because, Sandals, Birmingham.
That's another track I'd love to drive.
Barber?
Yeah, I've never been there, but it looks super. It's great fun in iRacing.
It is. It's funny, we're here in Lime Rock. I also think that Barber is a fantastic driving track.
Driving! But not racing!
Well, it depends on what type of cars you're racing there. And the cars that I raced there, they were too big for the track,
Ah, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, you want your Indy car.
Which is, it's pretty much in like GT4, GS stuff. So like, they don't really fit the track with that well. But I think if you're in a smaller open wheel car, yeah, fantastic. But like I said, tons of fun to drive.
And I guess sorry,
go ahead.
I do need to interrupt because I've got quite an important update on the cost curve situation.
Hot dogs or pizza?
I am Ryan. I posted a picture in the chat, but I am right now eating a Costco hot dog.
Oh, you.
Live stream it.
Yay.
We want to see you gobble that meat.
Oh, no. No, we don't. I don't want an eating stream now.
Lucky boy. That looks delicious. I would love to have that. How far away are you? Is the wife still in the car? Can she make a run down to Renton with one?
I can ask.
Oh, there you go.
Goodness.
And coming up at the next race, we hear about this gentleman here who needs divorce lawyer attorney help.
Yeah.
Right.
Push it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, the next race, which I'm gonna pretty much assume will be on Veterans Day weekend. Because I saw how many people, and it's like 12 people are available for Veterans Day weekend, which is November 11th and 12th. We're gonna have two events. One we actually did for one of our sister leagues, which was something that Christian Bishop came up with. He's not on the track tonight, but it's the blue shell thing. You know, Mario Kart blue shell. You throw the blue shell. So
Oh, that was good.
yeah. So the way this is gonna work, and we try to get it to work here too. Work well for this part was okay. So yeah, nice little field of we did the Formula Ford thing at Scuba 1000 road course. So a little short place, right? Mario Kart. From lap 1, the start of lap 1, whoever is in the lead gets blue shelled, which means they have to go do a drive-through. They get black flag to do a drive-through. And then the cycle repeats with the next car in the lead, and the next car, and the next car. And that continues, I would say, until the last lap. And then it's everyone for themselves. Whoever is first will be the real Lemons winner, TM. So that'll be the opening act. No random numbers necessary for that one. And then, I believe 80 or 90 minute, I guess depends on when, like either Saturday or Sunday. But it'll be an enduro at Legacy Charlotte Road Course, which was open from 1970 to 2014. And I am going to do my best to replicate the 2014 United Sports Car Championship thing. So that will be the Corvette DP in Prototype 1, which is what it was then. The Honda ARX thing, that's Prototype 2, which will also be in Prototype 2. And then we'll have a GT3 class, but it won't be all the GT3s. And these are cheap / legacy cars. So we don't have a Ferrari 458, but we have the 488, the OG. That's been legacied, so we'll run that. We don't have the 911 GT America, but we do have the car it's based on, which is the 991 era 911 GT3 Cup. And we have the BMW Z4, I believe, which was actually legacy when I first got iRacing. And then per Tyler's thanks suggestion, because apparently not everyone is, I forget what driver he said, but I'm gonna go with Aaron Senna, because that's his favorite. I will do some legacy mods this too, the little whatever. And that'll be the fun little road course happening, because, you know, Black Friday is a month away, as is Cyber Monday and all that, and which means iRacing will have some fun discounts. And if you are watching this right now and you want to join us, well, if you want to join us right now,
medical help.
And you need medical help, that's right. But if you want to join us, like the first thing you have to do is get an iRacing account. If you want to join us right now, you can. Otherwise, just wait for the discount. If you get, it's usually half off for new people, and you go up to 2 years. So yeah, $100 for.
Yeah, usually I'll jump in here because it's usually 40% off. I want to say for new members, and I know that Black Friday is just around the corner here, so I think it's a perfect time to sign up and to join us. So like you were saying, go get an iRacing account, and then after you get that iRacing account, right,
That's right.
Go to the Lemons iRacing League page on the 24 Hours of Lemons website. You can visit that at 24hoursoflemons.com/WTF-online racing. Read everything on that page, just like how I read all of the notes, right? You got to read everything.
That's right.
Fill out the application. How do I enter the Lemons Racing? You can also join the Discord link on the invitation over there. They'll get you approved. And then pretty much get you out on track to join the chaos out here that is just wonderfully brought to you by Lady J, Ryan, and everybody here at this Lemons team.
That's right. And of course, you know, you're seeing these hot, sexy cameras. Those are manscaped by Dougie Beard, who works with our producer extraordinaire. Wee! Our producer extraordinaire, Ryan Bauer, who also does more professional, not stupid stuff like this. Monday Night Racing being the exclusion. Whoa, hey, Bobby Boucher!
Lady J, I'm sorry.
yes.
I thought you said the whole sexy camera, so then there's me striking up a pose, and then you're like my Dougie bed, and I'm like, oh, fail.
I only have one monitor, Zippy, so I can't see everything. But yeah, Ryan Bauer does a lot of production work. Oh, I got dingus. Oh, I got dingus.
Speaking of Ryan Bauer,
Yes.
Bearded Sim Racer Productions, right? If you're looking for a production team to take your broadcast event to the next level, Ryan Bauer and Bearded Sim Racer Productions are the ones to call. If you need any proof of what they can do for your event, well, you're watching this right here, and I think it looks pretty good. And like you were mentioning, Lady J, Monday Night Racing, he does so much stuff over at various different channels. I know that he helps me a ton over on that Roush Performance esports stuff. So yeah, no, it's what he does with iRacing, fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I guess Stunt Granny was warning me about the incoming. Okay, well, it was worth it.
I love that, Lady J. Your emotions throughout the race, they go up, they go down, and then all of a sudden, bewildered surprise on this one right here.
Yes. And yes, you should all know by now, or notice by now, that the sun is indeed setting. Sunset, according to iRacing, is at 5:55. So I don't know if it's going to be completely dark by the time this is over.
And
You
none
know
of these
who-
cars
you know
have
who hit you?
headlights.
Exactly. That's what Ryan wanted.
Lovely.
I'd like to point out something a little suspicious.
Yes.
Jason Grafton is 7th.
Ah, the grandmother.
Well, you know, I mean, he's aware of
Well-
what 7th means.
I mean, if my timing was wrong, then I would have been in 6th if I didn't hit Cameron there.
Oh, okay, I see. You just wanted
Protecting your race win by taking someone else out.
Yeah, that would have worked really well if you botched it.
Yeah,
and
and I
this,
mean,
and this vodka is starting to take hold, even though it's only 2 shots. It's 2 shots this time. Holy shit.
you also got to worry about a Pro 2 light truck only a handful of seconds back from you all. So
Oh, wow.
if the grandma and Lady J keep scrapping in the front yard grass here at Lime Rock Park,
Yeah, scapping in the grass.
that
Gotta
Pro 2
touch it.
light, Daniel, he is going to be all over that 7th place position. There's that shot of that sunset. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if the sun is actually still up at all or if the Sherbert sky is just providing the light. But you guys are right. 20 minutes left, and it's going to get dark, I feel.
Reminds me actually, Joey, of a race I did at Sebring. And I was leading a team of a couple of guys. We had a couple of 3-person teams, and I was leading. I had one team, and I was leading, like keeping an eye on a couple of rookies, say like first endurance or something. And anyway, when I used to race in that league, I used to give the guys different nicknames and stuff like that. And anyway, so we had like one guy got named Killer. I named one guy puff the Magic Dragon because he always liked to smoke a joint before the race. But anyway, this one guy, I remember him very well, and I named him a certain name anyway. So his kids are calling him it, his wife's calling him it, his neighbor, his brother-in-law. And anyway, during this 12 hours of Sebring, he finds out what the name means. Turns out I called him beef curtains.
Whoops. She got a nice child.
Jeez.
He wasn't as keen on the name after that, but I mean, we were howling, and then I remember I was going to school for mechanics, and I passed a field of cows. So I pulled over, I started making a video on my phone, I'm like, hey, puppy, what are you doing? You owe me $50. I told you, you cannot have fun with these cows, huh? These beef curtains, and just send it to him. We were absolutely howling. Well, I guess mooing in his case, but...
I bet his wife stopped calling it pretty quick.
Dear.
Let's check in. We're watching Granny, Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, who's accidentally got into 6th.
Oh,
He's fixing that.
he's fixing that by going in reverse.
Well, now, I mean, technically he's 7th over. Well, now Lady J is 7th.
That worked real well for you, didn't it, Stunt Granny? I'm gonna hit Lady J and I'm gonna keep my place. Nope. Hit these nuts.
Oh my goodness. Well, maybe if you are Mrs. Doubtfire, you need advanced racing development, right?
Good point.
I need a bit more than that, Joey.
Whether you want to beat the world karting champ or need a finely machined wheel adapter for your Thrustmaster wheel hub to beat the world karting champ, Advanced Racing Development can do it for you with more than their engineering and design solutions, CNC services, tube bending, which Zippy is probably interested in, and welding. Hit them up at advanced-racing.com.
That's the best segue yet.
That's funny, actually, because I literally just ran out of fuel in my pit box.
Wow.
Oh, well, hey, at least you're in your pit box.
Yeah, it was running on hopes and dreams, that last one.
Hopes and dreams, and a little bit of Weather Channel.
Means I have breathing room.
I'm starting to understand why I got invited to this now. Like, it really started to make sense. When I'm in a crowd of people, or I feel I'm the well-behaved one, something's gone wrong. Oh, dear.
I'm still got my mind on Costco. It's a fascination of mine. We haven't even talked about food tonight. Well, I guess kind of. I guess kind of. Between the pizza and hot dog. Yeah.
I've almost finished my hot dog.
Oh, there's Stunt Granny trying to Pepsi Bismol my butt again. That's not where it goes.
That one was on accident.
Oh, okay. This time.
I can report that my left rear tire is at 48%, which explains why the car's been slidey.
Oh, I don't know where my tire health is. It's like, I mean, for one, I am game padding because I broke the clamp bit on my Thrustmaster because I had to compensate for this beveled edge on my grandmother's desk. And, yeah, until Thrustmaster introduces their fun new wheel hub thingy where I can switch from driving a race car to driving a tractor, I must use my Xbox One controller. And a black flag clearing for Stunt Granny, unless Stunt Granny just crashed again. There you go.
Oh, that was close. It turned into the black and white flag, but not the good one.
Black and white flag. What was I gonna say? Oh, hello, it's everybody.
I seen you coming, Stunt Granny. But now you're in front of me. You don't want to do that.
This is a good 3-car battle right here with the grandmother sandwiching the Zippy, and then you got Lady J. Oh no! Woo!
That was an
Sea just parted.
Here ends the grandmother sandwich.
We need the clip, and then the sick J-turn. All right, Mrs. Doubtfire has been taking the stunt lessons. I love it. I love it.
I've got about
And
a
Zippy.
1,000. Oh, sorry.
The advanced racing development has worked out real well.
And there's a truck on the side.
Yeah, that was Jay Becker.
I have an extreme steering angle. I'm coming in for an alignment.
I love that shot right there of Lady J going through the middle of the wreck.
See, that was lap 71. I'll remember that for the screen cap for my tweets later.
That was
This is your
perfect.
captain speaking. Please keep your hands and arms inside the vehicle at all times.
Yes, yes. He may lose them.
All right, now it's on. David Bryant's just got ahead of me, and I want that back.
Zippy was talking about Sebring.
That's right.
We've been talking about racetracks. Well, guess what, everybody? You want my opinion on
You
Sebring?
don't like that one either?
Sebring,
It's a great
Don't like the town near it.
great racetrack, terrible driving track.
yes, because, you gotta respect the bumps, but at a fast speed, not grandma speed.
Yes, it will destroy your vehicle, at least if you're driving it aggressively, I should say. You can go and do a track day and not touch a curb and you'll be just fine,
Yeah.
but
If you're driving a truck, you'll be just fine too.
yeah, if you're driving a truck, yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
God,
What were you saying about the Sebring town, Chris?
Well, I don't know. You keep saying racing tracks are nice, and then there's nothing much to do around there or something. So I thought you were heading
There
for
isn't.
Sebring eggs.
No, there
I
is
don't even know
nothing.
where it is. Is it
The town
Florida? Is it?
Yeah, Central Florida.
Okay.
It used to be a airport.
Military airport.
Yeah.
There's still a functioning airport at Sebring.
Correct. Yeah, runway at least.
Yeah, general aviation. Yep.
And
Good. Somewhere to ride in on my unicorn.
There you go. Ride your unicorn.
but it's about a couple hours south of Orlando, maybe about 2 hours south of Orlando, hour and a half south of Orlando. And yeah, produces some of the best multi-class endurance racing in the world. Absolutely nothing around there for sure. You have the town of Sebring, and that is about it, and there ain't nothing there.
As you call it, nothing to Sebring.
Yes. Yeah. I slapped my
Appreciate
knee.
the support, Lady J.
You're welcome. The leader just did these nuts in my mouth.
Oh,
Like
I gotta
something.
say, that is multitasking if you're doing that.
You think you could alt tab? That's nothing.
Spew, spew.
Actually, you know what? I do have a Sebring story for you all from this year.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So, was going down there with spotting for a prototype team at the 12-hour. And get down there the first day, riding in the team carpool and Uber, whatever. We get to our Airbnb. And first of all, it's kind of like a sketchy neighborhood. I told you, there ain't nothing around Sebring, all right?
Right.
And so the neighborhoods aren't necessarily the best, if you will. And get to this house, and it's kind of like on this swampy water area. And the exterior lights have been on the whole time. And I'm not even joking you. Thousands, like swarms of mosquitoes are around this house.
Yeep.
Swarms of mosquitoes. Like you can't even get to the front door type of deal. And so I braved it, opened up the door. We all hustled in there in the matter of like the 10 seconds that we all ran in and slammed the door shut. There had to have been probably 200 mosquitoes that came in the house.
Yeah.
They were all over the ceiling, all over the place. That is what you get in Central Florida, folks. Mosquitoes. Ugh. Ugh. Needless to say, we left and went to a Holiday Inn like a couple
There you
months
go.
That reminds me, actually, I lived at a place once. I was living just outside Ottawa, and I rented a trailer on a horse farm. Oh, that place was a dump. Same thing when I got in there, there's like hundreds of flies. I couldn't lock the place. I had no heat and hot water multiple times in minus 35. Oh, honestly, I wouldn't piss on that landlord if she was on fire.
Yeah, no, this, anytime you deal with mass amounts of bugs like that, like especially, okay, like you see gnats and whatnot, whatever, but mosquitoes that are like in swarms like that, like, ugh, I'm okay. I don't need that in my life.
You guys got nothing on midges.
No, I don't even know.
I don't think gnats.
Zippy will back me up on midges. Well, I should have been
Be honest,
Scotland. Or like Kielder Forest or something.
No, I gotta be honest. Like, I come over here to Canada, and I guess I'm like exotic. At least that's what I identify as. So the mosquitoes are all like, "Oh, yeah, this is my prime rib A cut." Sorry, I got a tank slapper going through T1, and I held it while doing that. My tires are like barbecued. But no, I never had too much issue with the midges.
Midges are like I think they have them in kind of Alaska or whatever, where they're tiny little things. They're like a millimeter long, so whatever you do in American units, like 4/98 of an inch. And the problem is that they bite you pretty much the same as mosquitoes bite you, but there's just so many of them. There's not even any point trying to kill them. So they just like amass on your arm in a kind of, as your arm sort of steadily gets darker and darker in color, and you just accept that you're going to be attacked by all these things. But the worst part of it really is that it's like guerrilla warfare. There's no point killing one because there's just so many others. Like mosquitoes, you can bump one off, and then there's only 3 of them in your bedroom. But not true with midges. You're just like they're like a collective noun.
The problem with your theory about me understanding that is that would imply that I actually get out something. It doesn't really happen.
There you go. That was at that Sebring house. Yes.
Did it come with a continental breakfast, Joey? I imagine that would have been great.
Just.
I think the continental breakfast was them.
Continental breakfast at Days Inn.
Ugh. I just, I've had bad experiences with some bad hotels and whatnot and racing. Like, I got bed bugs at VIR in Danville. That one sucked big time. Thankfully, they didn't come back with me,
Yay.
That's what you think.
Oh, why?
No, don't scare him like that.
That was years ago. I was still living in Virginia. I've moved 3,000 miles, so we're okay.
Yay.
Yeah, there's been... it goes back to the racetracks really not in dense areas, if you will. They are kind of out in the neck of the woods, if you catch my drift,
I mean, there's always that like life cycle of racetracks, right? Where somebody builds a racetrack in the middle of nowhere, and then around that racetrack, there sort of develops, kind of businesses that are supporting the racetrack, and then sort of 30 years into the life of it, lots of other people have now moved in and start complaining about the racetrack.
That happens with airports too. They're easy targets to complain about, Oh my God, it's noisy. I didn't know it was noisy before I moved here next to the airport or next to the racetrack. I had no idea that they had engines that turn on. Ugh.
You can't fix stupid, Joey.
No.
But you can make them go
multiplying.
Like bed bugs.
Hats off to Jason, who's looking remarkably close to a pretty safe win.
No. 7th overall is Daniel now.
Oh, God, am I looking at the wrong... Oh, you're right.
He must talk about in class.
Yes, he's looking at in class on the
I've made a schoolboy error here.
And
Put out your hand. I'm going to come by with the ruler.
Okay, well, I mean, it's probably about half an hour, I think, but yeah.
half an hour.
This is going to be even more difficult to explain to the wife. There's some dude with a ruler outside.
Goodness.
Trick or treat, slap.
I'm just picturing one of the opening scenes from a fantastic movie, Old School.
I have never heard of that.
You've never seen Old School?
I haven't seen that many movies, to be honest, but I've never even heard of that one.
So it's a Will Ferrell movie. I mean, I guess technically, who's the main character in that? Luke Wilson. Luke Wilson. Right, he's the main. But yeah, it's a Will Ferrell movie. Really, really funny watch. I do recommend it. It is worth your time to watch it. You will giggle and laugh, guaranteed. Well, 4 minutes remaining here at Lime Rock Park. Still got Daniel Salmon leading the way, although David Bryan has closed it into about 4 seconds back here.
Well,
so
he was ahead for a while too.
Oh. So Zippy trying to mount a comeback charge is what you're telling me.
Well, he went all quiet and then did some driving, I think.
Well, what happened is I got caught up in the you know, waving swords and, you know, dishing out a couple of bitch slaps.
Swords.
Dishing out a couple of bitch slaps, and it cost me time. David got past when I came out of the pits, like a lap after I'd been in for my fuel stop. I went in for a fast repair because I had like an alignment looked like it was done by a blind chimpanzee. And anyway, and then he was like 2 seconds ahead, so I'm like, well, I'm not leading the race and then losing it at the end, so I stuck my hammer down and sent it. And it seems to be working so far. I've got 3 minutes to survive.
Got the hammer down in the street stock. What is that? Is it just fury in there?
Actually, I've had a hell of a lot of tank slappers, Joey. It's been more of a case of hold on for dear life and try not to follow through.
I see that you've changed your attitude approach with me, because you saw what happens when you get cocky earlier. And now you're like, oh my god, it's such a handful, I can barely hang on to it.
Well, it's easy to be cocky when you don't have a horse in the race, Joey. You come on out next time and then we'll have a go.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, yes.
Blame me.
Both of you are invited to the Lemons Legacy GP at Charlotte Road Course next month.
I want to see you drive.
Yeah.
That would mean that I would actually have to get in my simulator. I haven't gotten, sadly, I'm admitting this on air. Hopefully not too many people are paying attention. I haven't been in my sim in over a year.
Oh,
it's coming up on about a year and a half now. Yeah.
Come on, Joey, come on out. We can do a return voyage for you. We can even decorate the cars to celebrate. I'm sure we can have a competition to see if you could do the most ridiculous paint to welcome you back.
Goblerito.
What I need to do is I need to get a monitor stand, because I've been planning to build triple monitors. I've got some monitors. I don't have a stand. And every time I look at it, I'm like, well, you're not making me any money, while I can go over here and actually make some money with iRacing. So it's a tough dilemma when I look at it. I'm like, oh, you're pretty cool. I get frustrated at you a lot. One day we'll get back into it, Zippy. And honestly, if you want a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel, I was planning this Black Friday to get one of those stands.
Sounds good to me, Joey. I want to race side by side with you.
Yeah. Stand in the place where you drive.
I think it's amusing that you think you'd be next to me.
Oh.
Shots fired.
Well, hey, this Hanukkah weekend in December, that could be the other big thing too.
Yeah, I just know that Zippy will definitely have to start practicing pretty much for every single minute of his life if he wants to come up here and touch this.
I don't want to touch it. You're not my type, Joey, but thank you.
Look, I wake up every morning, I look in my mirror, okay, and I was like, dang, look at how good looking you are. You literally piss.
Is this like the mirror in Shrek though, where it's kind of like, you know, it has to say something nice, otherwise you're just gonna break it?
Well, I don't know. Are you gonna cross the finish line right here as a checkered flag? Yes. It looks like.
No,
oh no!
no
Final lap. Final lap.
Close.
That was like right on the 1 second board, wasn't it?
If I'd known that, I'd have sandbagged it and just left it.
Yeah, 1 lap to go, presented by Lemons Union Bank, the bank for old crap cans.
What happened to David Bryan? He just disappeared.
He went,
I was wondering that too.
All right, and of course we all wreck at the end of the straight on the checker flag lap. So.
Oh, I can do that. I am well qualified. I sometimes don't even wait until the end. I do want to kind of do like a victory lap and drift it though, just to see if I can hang it.
Well, I guess I should follow you for that, so I will do that.
As Zippy Toothless rounds the final corner, he is going to lose the race as the grandmother does some emergency lane change.
Oh, never mind. I guess we're gonna go straight into the barrier. Here I go. Oh, Pepto, and I'm out. And now my track can watch me die.
There's actually a race here. Did you see that Santiago Iglesias almost stole that away here on the last lap? But it's gonna be Daniel.
But oh my God.
Daniel, is it Nans or is it Nans? I apologize.
Yeah.
Nans. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing it.
It's from New York. You won't be able to care. Yeah.
Ooh.
7th place and first truck. Whoa. You dude.
Now that I think was the best celebration I've seen, because not only did he do the huge Scandinavian flick with the epic 180 into the tires, but he bounced off and had probably the biggest. You remember the board game Crossfire?
Yes.
Oh man, yeah.
Okay, well he just got crossfired out of Lime Rock Park.
Ooh, yeah. My stream just caught up to it. That was beautiful. Woo.
We're gonna be getting the slow-mo replays here.
Yeah.
As the leader bounces off the tire wall.
Remarkably little damage.
Oh.
And death awaits.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
I got a feeling I'm maybe missing a wheel at this point.
I like the puff of smoke still going.
With the birds. If you guys noticed, those birds, they weren't flapping at all. Those definitely looked like drones. You know?
Target has been acquired.
If you catch my
iRacing.
Aim. Contact!
I definitely don't think that the birds are real.
Okay, clean up in aisle 1. Clean up aisle 1.
Oh,
Produce.
Michael Poland. I'm sorry, Michael. I don't think I said your name very much tonight in the 914. I apologize. I usually
Say it a lot
try to.
now.
Michael Poland. Michael Poland. Michael Poland. Michael Poland.
Beetlejuice.
Oh
It's
God, he's
showtime.
populating. All of a sudden, just a 60-car AI field appears at Lime Rock. All Michael Poland.
Oh man.
As we watch the number 10, Jay Becker, go launching into the woods at the end of turn 1 at Lime Rock. I think that's going to be everybody yeeted here. Thank you very much, Lady J, Ryan. You know, before we start to really wrap it all up, do you guys have anything to say? Thank you.
That was fantastic. I can't wait for the next one.
Yeah, like I said, next one probably Memorial, yeah, Veterans Day. Next month, 11/12 weekend, 11/12.
I might
And-
make that one.
Yeah, because a lot of people voted for that one. So, and then Hanukkah weekend, which is December 10th and 11th. That might be the big send off. And then, if some of y'all are around for New Year's weekend, Ryan had the idea of doing 87s at Barber, a little redneck sandals Birmingham party to send 2023 off into oblivion.
Well, I think no matter what you're talking about with iRacing Lemons, it is always going to be a party, isn't it?
Indeed.
And I saw, because Orion, he's always behind the scenes. He doesn't pitch in very often. I saw him circling something earlier. I'm not even going to say it over here. I'm going to make him
Oh, yeah.
say what
I
he
don't know if he
wants
can
me to
talk.
say.
Our true winner, right?
Yeah, Daniel.
Right.
First truck and first place tonight. Good job.
There it is.
That's a double.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah,
Woo, woo.
So proud of you, Ryan.
I accidentally picked someone who turned out also to be good at driving, which wasn't my intent.
But shout out to Santiago Iglesias because he did make it a run for that race win on that last lap. It was pretty impressive how close he got to taking out Daniel. Well, Zippy, thank you very much for joining us, giving us tons of commentary from inside the car and from your point of view as well.
Well, thank you very much for having me, Joey. Honestly, it was more of a giggles. I didn't quite realize exactly what I signed up for until I got in and got a little bit comfortable. And I don't know what it is. I just enjoy driving a turd. Like I find that fun.
Yeah, they're great fun, those cars. I think it's because it's kind of a thing that you could drive in real life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let me.
Mrs. Doubtfire, that's Jason Grafton, our stunt granny. Thank you very much. And how many vodkas have you consumed now?
Just the 2, but I'm working on number 3 right now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we wish you all of the best, and thank you very much for joining us tonight and being a part of it all.
It was fantastic. Thanks for hosting.
Chris, the last but not least,
Jerry.
thank you very much for being our special guest and providing us the great Costco insights on the food.
Yeah, actually, just a final wrap up on that. I've eaten almost all the hot dog, but I couldn't quite finish it. So if you want to hop in the car.
Man, you know how much I love to share meat.
Yay, yummy.
Hey, we're starting to talk like that again. I'm making
No, but Chris, thank you very much for coming and joining us. It's a blast having you in here.
Yeah, it's been great fun, thanks.
And that's going to do it here for the 24 hours of Lemons iRacing. You just witnessed 90 minutes at Lime Rock Park. I am the haunted chef, Joey Atterbury. We are going to wrap it up, and we will see you next time.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Boop.